Imagine this. A chill runs down your spine as you step into an old abandoned hospital. The air is heavy, laden with the scent of decay and the echoes of 1,000 whispered secrets. Your footsteps echo through the desolate corridors, each creak and groan of the ancient building sending waves of unease through you. Suddenly your hand brushes against something cold and hard. A book, its pages yellowed and brittle with age. As your eyes scan the faded ink, you realize it's an old patient logbook, a relic from a time long past. Your heart pounds as you leaf through the entries, each one more disturbing than the last. Tales of inexplicable illnesses, strange occurrences, and chilling procedures that defy logic and reason. The words seem to crawl off the page, each one a chilling testament to the horrors that once unfolded within these walls. What could have happened in this hospital to leave such a chilling record behind? As you flip through the pages, the entries grow more unsettling. The words seem to dance on the pages, painting an eerie picture of a past shrouded in mystery and dread. The entries start off innocuously enough, detailing the mundane daily operations of the hospital. But as you delve deeper, a chilling pattern begins to emerge. There are reports of strange occurrences that defy explanation. Lights flicker without cause, doors slam shut unprovoked, and an unending chill pervades the halls. Then come the mentions of a malevolent presence, an entity, unseen but not unfelt. It's a spectre that lurks in the shadows, always watching, always waiting. The staff whisper its name in hushed tones, their faces pale with fear. The patients, too, sense its malignant presence, their eyes wide with terror as they speak of strange visions in the night. And then, the disappearances begin. Patients vanish without a trace, their beds left untouched as if they'd never been there. The staff search high and low, but to no avail. They're simply gone, swallowed up by the hospital's labyrinthine corridors. The entries grow more frantic, the handwriting more erratic. The author speaks of unknown maladies afflicting the patients, of symptoms that baffle the most seasoned doctors. Fever, delirium, an unnatural pallor, the list goes on. The hospital becomes a house of horrors, its walls echoing with the cries of the afflicted. As you continue reading, the entries become more infrequent, the dates more sporadic. The author's words become desperate, their pleas for help echoing through the years. The hospital is in chaos, the staff overwhelmed, the entity growing ever more powerful. But then, just as suddenly as they began, the entries stop. The last page is blank, save for a single chilling line. It's too late. The pen has slipped from the author's hand, the ink smudged as if in haste. The entries stop abruptly, leaving an ominous silence in their wake. The book snaps shut, the echoes of its haunting tale lingering in the air. The past has been unraveled, revealing a tale of horror that chills you to the bone. Suddenly, you sense a shift in the air, as though you're not alone. An icy chill sweeps across your skin, prickling the hairs on the back of your neck. A strange quietness descends, almost like the world is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The silence is deafening, broken only by the distant echo of your own heartbeat pounding in your ears. You start to hear things, uncanny sounds that don't belong in an abandoned hospital. A soft scuffling, as if someone or something is dragging its feet down the deserted corridors. The faintest whisper of a child's laughter, joyous and yet so terribly out of place. Distant, dissonant melodies that sound like a music box winding down. Each sound is a puzzle piece, hinting at the unseen presence that lurks in the shadows. The air grows colder, colder than any winter's night. You see your breath fogging up in front of you, each puff disappearing as quickly as it came. The chill seeps into your bones, a harsh reminder of the unnatural phenomena unfolding around you. It feels as though the temperature is dropping with every step you take, the cold becoming a part of you, an unwelcome guest in your body. Then the doors begin to slam shut, one by one. Bang, bang, bang. The sound reverberates through the empty hallways, a dreadful symphony of despair. Each slam is a stark proclamation, a message in the language of the unseen, a chilling warning. You are not alone. The doors, once inviting, now stand as formidable barriers, sealing you in this haunted mausoleum. They shut with a finality that leaves no room for doubt. each closing door a chapter ending in this terrifying tale. Fear grips you, a primal instinct warning you of the danger lurking in the unseen. But curiosity, that insatiable thirst for the unknown, propels you forward. It drives you deeper into the belly of the abandoned hospital, deeper into the chilling mystery. You know something is waiting for you in the dark, something that doesn't belong in the world of the living. Fear grips you, but curiosity drives you deeper into the abandoned hospital. In the heart of the hospital, you stumble upon a room sealed off from the rest. This space feels different, tainted almost, as if the air itself is drenched in a history of dread. Shadows dance in the corners, shaping themselves into symbols that seem to scream warnings from another time. The walls echo with a chilling silence that's punctuated only by a faint whisper, a voice that seems to seep from the very pores of the room. As you step further into the room, the whisper grows louder, transforming into a coherent voice. It's a voice that carries with it an age-old story, a narrative spun from the threads of terror and tragedy. The voice tells of a being, an entity, that once walked these very halls, a creature of unimaginable horror, born from the deepest pits of despair and malicious intent. The entity, it reveals, was once a man of medicine, who turned his back on his Hippocratic oath and plunged into the abyss of inhumanity. His cruel experiments on the helpless patients transformed him, twisted him into something far from human. His spirit, saturated with the pain and fear of his victims, was trapped within the hospital walls, turning the once safe haven into a house of horrors. And thus, the hospital became his eternal prison, his spectral form forever bound to the place of his monstrous deeds. The voice, the whispers, they are his. Each word, each syllable, is a testament to his twisted legacy that continues to haunt the now abandoned hospital. But something has changed. The air grows colder, the whispers louder. The entity is aware of your presence, aware that you've heard its tale. It knows that you've trespassed into its domain, disturbed the balance of its ghostly prison. The room fills with a sense of impending doom, the walls seeming to close in around you as the voice reaches a fevered pitch. You realize too late that you've disturbed something that should have been left alone. Your heart pounds in your chest as you scramble to escape. The once familiar sound of your own heartbeat now feels like a terrifying drumbeat, echoing through the hollow halls of the now nightmarish hospital. There is a sense of urgency, a primal instinct to survive, that propels you forward through the labyrinth of corridors. The entity, an embodiment of the hospital's dark past, is on your heels. Its presence, as cold as the grave, sends shivers down your spine. It is relentless, just like the haunting memories that brought it to life. Every corner you turn, every door you fling open, it's there, a step behind, a breath away. Your mind races, thoughts jumbled and desperate, searching for an exit, a way out of this waking nightmare. Your breaths come in gasps, each one a testament to the fear that has now become your reality. The hospital, once a place of healing, has transformed into a maze of terror. The once comforting hum of the hospital machinery now sounds like a monstrous growl. The flickering lights, casting an eerie glow, seem to dance with the shadows, creating grotesque figures that tease your frantic gaze. And then, salvation. The exit, a beacon of hope in the sea of darkness. Your legs, heavy and trembling, find a new surge of energy. You run like you've never run before, the entity's chilling presence nipping at your heels. Finally, the cool night air hits your face, a stark contrast to the stifling dread inside. With a last burst of adrenaline, you bolt the hospital door behind you. The entity is trapped, at least for now. The relief is overwhelming, but it is tainted with an unsettling thought. As you stand in the quiet of the night, the hospital looming ominously behind you, you can't help but wonder what other horrors lay dormant in the forgotten corners of the world. As you drive away, the hospital fades into the distance, but the memory lingers. The chilling experience still sends shivers down your spine, the haunting entity, a grim reminder of the hospital's dark history. The abandoned corridors echo with forgotten tales of despair and dread. You're left with a haunting reminder that some doors are best left unopened, some secrets left unearthed. Remember, Curiosity may lead you to dark places, but always respect the past, for it might just haunt you.